Exactly 24 hours after Trump's first State of the Union, he received devastating news. He found out that. By Amanda Shea for FreedomDaily.com. President Donald Trump's first State of the Union address was not well received by the incredibly hateful Democrats in attendance. Their feelings about him and his unprecedented success in his first year, proving that he can and does keep his promises, was on full display by his detractors in attendance Monday night. They've tried for 12 months to destroy him in every way possible, with a constant barrage of false accusations and attempts to impeach him. He not only maintained the highest position in the country through it all, he prevailed beyond measure and truly did make America great again, despite what the Democrats claim. That's a pretty tough pill for the liberal lawmakers to swallow, as the nation saw it. It actually looked like Nancy Pelosi was trying to do just that as she listened last night. The dreamers they brought to detract from the address didn't work as a final example of Trump's first year, that he can't be stopped. However, despite Trump's excellent delivery of a message of unity and all that he is doing for America, he received some shocking news exactly 24 hours later that will be devastating to a lot of people, regardless of what side of the political aisle anyone is on. There was a lot to celebrate last night, as Americans and everyone has benefited from Trump's 12 months in office. Not that we'd expect Democrats to accept that, but what did happen instead comes as a huge surprise. It's really bad for the left in 2020 when they go to the campaign against him and don't stand a chance. Trump just got the most incredible news of his presidency that's devastating for Democrats, the Daily Mail reports. The stats don't lie. Within minutes of President Donald Trump's first State of the Union speech, CBS News revealed their YouGov poll approval ratings on it. Unsurprisingly, 97% of Republican speech watchers liked it. More surprisingly, 72% of independents liked it. Staggeringly, 43% of Democrats liked it. Overall, CBS reported that 75% of Americans approved of the speech. For such a seriously divisive and polarizing president who is currently languishing with just 39% personal approval ratings, these were sensationally good results. Interestingly, 8/10 of Americans in the poll felt the president was trying to unite the country with his speech, and 2/3 of Americans said it made them feel proud. Some sources are even declaring Trump's speech last night as the most popular State of the Union address in U.S. history. However, what's particularly impressive is what Piers Morgan admitted in his piece for the Daily Mail, based on what he saw in his unofficial poll on Twitter. Americans are turning against Trump-hating celebrities and buying into the president's American dream. That's a nightmare for Democrats, Morgan said. Morgan explained how he came to this conclusion that was a shock to him based on what happened when all the most liberal celebrities in Hollywood came out to hate on Trump to all their Twitter followers. Contrast this reaction with the instant and so tediously predictable blind rage spewed by the world's liberal celebrities on social media before, during, and after the address. From my own unofficial poll, i.e. my own eyes on Twitter, I'd say 99% of them were so furious at the speech that they could barely think straight. I was told darkness could not resist in the light, tweeted Sarah Silverman, but there it is for everyone to not see. Jim Carrey tweeted an illustration of sharks across a map of America, then another of a weeping Abraham Lincoln, and the caption, "It's my party and I'll cry if I want to." Patton Oswalt seethed, "I'm gonna fact check this speech. Whatever he just said was bullcrap." Jessica Chastain urged people not to watch the speech at all. Billy Eckner fumed, the president is lying, incompetent, racist, misogynist, sack of you know what. And George Takei spouted, I'm not watching some frothing orange gorilla read off a teleprompter. On and on it went with these stars and many more, assuming America agreed with them. But it turned out the vast majority of Americans didn't agree with them, which suggests they're no longer listening to what celebrities say about politics or Donald Trump. For more evidence of this, look on Sunday night's Grammys that turned into a marathon political rally of epically dreary proportion. Ratings duly plunged 24% to an all-time low. Why? Because Americans are sick and tired of entertainers preaching about politics at award shows, particularly when they're all preaching from the same liberal Trump-loathing handbook. There could be no better justice than for these famous liberal lunatics to self-implode over their constant hate of our president they can't shut up about. He could be the reason they lose a large part of their fan base, which would be glorious. At some point, these celebrities will either shut up and accept the awesome America their nemesis created and keep their careers in check, or continue down this path of destruction and join the likes of every one of the failed kneelers in the NFL. Faith in the country has been restored thanks to Trump working hard for every citizen. Faith in humanity has also been restored, that so many people can see and accept what he's done and turn away from those who aim to destroy him. Absolutely. And wait till they read the memo. They're not going to believe it. Their heads will spin. Well, great news for President Trump, even though they say he received devastating news. What, from the wacky liberals dissing him? We're used to that. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.